Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Engineer's Life, episode number 19. Sorry, I had to do it. I wanted to see. I don't know. May not be a thing. I don't think so. I just wanted to try and see how it would, turn out. Anyways, so a lot of you guys, I had some people, let me know that the microphone volume seemed a little low. So it is already at max, but I can actually maybe do a little bit to just kind of turn things up post-process, even though everything's only on one line now, which is kind of awkward for me. But I can kind of play around with things and see if we can get it all sorted out and situated. I've also seen a few other comments about some people letting me know that, well, hey, guess what, Bendler? And I didn't notice this because they didn't put it in the changelog. I think, if I remember seeing it correctly, that they didn't actually update the recipe for the silky jewel. So now we can actually craft this, and someone mentioned this. In fact, probably maybe even a couple people had mentioned this. But yeah, that is... Honestly, if you make a mistake, just admit it and just put it out there. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I missed the fact that that was in the changelog, but I think the last couple of changelogs were just kind of like mentioning like different fixes. So I don't know. Maybe it was just even a thing where it wasn't even. I have no idea. But don't get me wrong. I still love your mod pack, regardless. And it's been fun. So we're gonna continue onward. And what I have done since we last left off, seeing this new change, I went ahead and made a brand new steel pickaxe head, and we got treated wood binding and tool rod. This is going to be mainly for getting our ecological trait here, giving us a little bit of regenerative power. And I was kind of hoping to see if we could get like the second variant. I wonder if I use a different binding, if that would count. Oh, I can't even use sticks. Well, I don't know if there's another way to, like, repair it at the moment. Anyways, we're just gonna go with this, and we're gonna craft that darn silky jewel. And we're gonna go down into the depths of the world, and we're going to take a look at finally being able to mine resources, and it's gonna feel great. And the game might be a little quiet at the moment. I'm going to just turn it up a little bit. Darn it. My cords fell. Sorry about that. So, yeah, we need a little bit more string. I got string kind of like poking around everywhere. We need 4 of these, and 4 times 8 is 32. So we are a little low on the string at the moment. But, thankfully, to the hemp that we have been growing, we do have hemp fibers, which hemp fibers craft us string. And I did not plan that to do that perfectly as I did, but it just happened. So there we go. Oops. There we go. Silky jewel. Well, I guess I could do silky jewel has been obtained. And we should have a modifier open on this guy. We do. Not enough modifiers. We don't. Oh. Wait a minute. What? Wait, are you telling me I'm going to have to level this thing up? Wait a minute, what? Wait, did we? Hold on a minute, wait, what? Was that added in after I made my pickaxe? Wow. You've got to be joking me right now. Are you serious? This is a thing right now? Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways. What we're going to do is, before we go down, to repair on the fly, what we're going to do is we're going to craft a few things up real fast. We need to go ahead and jump over here. We're going to make a sharpening kit, which I believe is right here. There we go. Sharpening kit pattern. Achieved. Dude, you know what would be awesome if we could just, like, put that in there like that? That would be great. I don't know. There might be a way to do this. I'm not entirely sure. But let's go ahead and check this out. So that's just stone. We need 2. Let's just get 2 pieces of cobblestone. We know that... Hello? Material costs 2. Sharpening kit pattern. You cannot build a stone sharpening kit, dude. It's been disabled. Oh my gosh. I need it for a cast, though. What am I gonna use? Maybe flint. Let's use Wait, have they all been disabled? I didn't actually check, but have they all... Can I just do this, maybe? Maybe this is a thing? Wait, what? I guess so, but I need a cast. I need to be able to make this into a cast. How am I supposed to make this into a cast if I can't actually make that? Hold on, let's just type in sharpening. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing they're all disabled. Okay, well, maybe I should have looked at that first. I was kind of hoping to do that, but anyways, what we'll do is we'll just bring this down with us. It's no big deal, it's whatever. So let's just kind of clean up, put some stuff away. We made some extra torches, by the way, because of our wonderful creosote. I've gotten some more going and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and bring this guy with us, and let's head down into the mine and level up our brand new pickaxe. Just gonna, you know what, I'm not even gonna worry about sleeping because mobs aren't spawning, so I don't know if that's a thing still. They just don't necessarily spawn as much. Maybe they just spawn more underground, and maybe that's why? I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and set our excavating shape to a 3x3 pattern. We're gonna go around Y level 30-something-ish, maybe like 32? And the reason for this is because, well, this might be pretty good right about here. Actually, we already got one right. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just do this. Around Y28 is fine. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and excavate, and there we go. So yeah, that was never a thing before, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember, but that was not a thing before. So that's good to know. And yeah. We got an OG pickaxe. It's never gonna be leveled up. It's probably gonna have to be changed out for something else later on. There we go. We got Silk Touch available to us now. And I don't know. Like I said, I honestly read the change logs wrong. Maybe I missed something. Who knows? But there we go. Look at that. Gold ore. We have it. We got it. We even got tin, which we're going to want to grab the tin as well. We're going to want tin, we're going to want copper, we're going to want a bunch of that. Now that we have our modifier on this, we're not going to worry too much about just using this to level up. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and keep mining like this and not using that, like so, to mess us up. But now we have access to ore. And it's wonderful. We actually also have access to stone without having to cook it up now because we can just silk touch it, obviously, which is a wonderful thing. But I was kind of hoping we are down a little low to probably find copper. I would like to actually get some copper. That way we can actually progress doing a few other things. But having a plentiful amount of iron is wonderful. We can also use the silk touch to pick up clay. So we can use, clay blocks, and we don't have to craft the clay blocks. So just keep that in mind in the future if you're wanting clay blocks for something. Just use your silk touch to pick them up. And the best other thing we can do is pick up these guys as well, which is wonderful. Because I'm assuming we can actually get more out of it than just one. Probably somewhere else later on down the road. Like this guy, the Crusher. Now, do we need a lot of emeralds? I don't know. But we'll have them for later, if anything. And this is why I left a lot of this stuff just sitting in these caves. Because I figured there was a way to probably pick up actual ore at some point. And there we go. Another level. Ding, ding, ding. It's beautiful. So that's why we never really picked it up before. And like I said, if we ever need this clay, we can just do something like this. And boom. Now we're good. This is a nice change. I'm actually extremely happy about it, man. It's gonna Honestly, wouldn't mind almost to just kind of like start over even at some point, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It would be interesting now that all of this stuff is kind of coming into play now. You know what I mean? And let's just head out this way just a little bit. I do want to grab a little bit of copper before we get out of here. So let's see if we can try to find. Hello? Hello? What is this? Skeleton spawner. Ooh. Make sure everything's all nice and lit up. Let's see what's inside of our chests. Oh, hey, look, piece of bronze, not bad. Little nether ward. I'm not gonna really worry about grabbing all that right now. I will take the dark steel with me, and eventually we will be getting into inactive fire shield and mining boost. Yeah. Wait, we don't have baubles. What? Can I just put it in my offhand? Maybe will it work in my offhand? Oh, darn it. I gotta change up my food again already. I hear a witch, which is kind of dangerous, and there's what I'm looking for. All right. Get wrecked! Oh, that's the other downside, man. That means a sword doesn't actually have the ability to level up. So there was a update to the pack recently-ish, and uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Makes the item shimmer as if it was enchanted. That's all, really, nothing. Alrighty. And then we got an arcane scroll. So let's just put some of this stuff away so we can start picking up some of this other good stuff. Very nice. Look at that. A little bit of copper. Very, very little bit, but it'll work for now. We do want to get a little bit just kind of picked up so we can actually progress and do a little bit more now that we have access to these items. It was a long, long journey to make our way to where we are currently, trying to, you know, get what we got, trying to get through a few things, but we have managed well, and thanks to you all in the process of throwing out some ideas, which is always wonderful. You guys are always welcome to do that. Just throwing that out there. And you guys have been wonderful, actually, in the comments lately, and I appreciate it so much with all the wonderful comments you guys have been throwing down. It's been awesome to see. Thank you guys for all the, the likes on the video. Just thank you guys for watching and just being here and a part of this new journey that we've kind of put ourselves into. All right, I think that tunnel's pretty much had it. Let's do one more. I kind of wanted just a few more pieces of copper. And we do have a way to basically automate our making of our ore, right? So, like, we have an easy way of getting our ore taken care of now, which is basically not the smelter, right? You don't want to put it in the smeltery. If you put it inside the smeltery, what it's going to do is it's going to turn it, into a nugget, I believe? Yeah. Actually, it turns it into an ingot? Oh, the actual ore. Well, that's fine. So we can actually do it that way. I was actually thinking about just this, a stoked kiln, because honestly, this might actually be a little bit faster to be all, completely fair with you guys. So we can't grind it, just throwing that out there. Now, another thing that is possible, and I don't know if the pack maker is watching, but it could be a thing, and I don't know how it's going to work, but adding auto smelt to a tool, I'm wondering if that would do anything. But it looks like that might be a little bit later on, like auto smelt with fortune. I know that's always kind of been a thing, but I'm assuming it would probably just drop nuggets. And might have already looked ahead on that and probably already fixed that. But it was just a thought I had at one point, but I'm thinking back now and I'm probably pretty certain that that is already taken care of. So would be cool, but I don't know. Always trying to think of ideas myself of coming up and seeing what else I can end up doing. So what I'm going to do right here, by the way, is we're just going to get rid of this cobblestone. I've got plenty just sitting over here, and it's not really a big deal just throwing it all over. That thing's full. So I'm not too worried about that. We're going to leave these pickaxes on our hotbar for now as well. And we're going to try some stuff out. So I made an extra clock here, and this one is actually, for some reason, not working? Oh, I know what I did. I didn't even notice when I made it. I just made it and plopped it down like, okay, there we go, that's done. Yeah, there's a lever down there. Derp. Oh yeah, and I had made the ground up as well, and it was supposed to be going, and it never did. How wonderful. Alright, well, no big deal. It is fine. Do we have an ingot cast? We do. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and top our ores off down inside of here and let them kind of do their thing. Let's do that as well as gold. We'll save the other two for some other stuff, but for now, that looks pretty nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do as far as maybe finding a little bit of food real quick, and then we can jump in and do some quests. See what we can maybe get ourselves into for today. Now, it looks like some of the foods that we currently have are not really going to help us out too much, so let's just kind of grab a few things, pull those out, put those in, and now we actually have access to making a better way of storing our food as well now, which is going to be great. And I can't wait to jump into that. So there we go. We had copper coming in. It's not doubling. We're not at that point yet, but we will get there eventually. We got our seared brick because we want to get a bigger smeltery set up, and we might actually even do that today. But let's go ahead and check out what we got going on. Let's go ahead and claim that. Let's go ahead and claim you as well. And we're not there. We're not there. We're not there. We're not. I mean, I guess I could do that and just say I did, but I'm not worried about it. So we started setting up the kinetic generator. Well, we got it in the last episode. So now we need a place to store the power from this into something. So in this case, it wants us to make an LV capacitor, which eventually leads up into the MV and then eventually probably into the HV. So having an LV, which be nice, but I'm kind of thinking we might want to look into doing this, which is probably the reason why we got the steel plates to start us off. So all we got to do now is pick up this guy, which we already on our... Well, that happened. Because it's not all the same block, but now it is once you break one. So if we do that, couple our steel plates with it, we now have reinforced blast brick, which I honestly wouldn't mind remaking, but dude, I actually love this texture. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I don't like your texture pack, and I understand, but I like it, and that's why I use it. It's so clean, it's so smooth, and it feels wonderful. Plus, I know Art Dude, the guy that works on it, and it's amazing. And I just always kind of enjoyed this resource pack, so I like using it. Eventually, one day, though, we might end up doing something like some vanilla, and I might... Oh, the milk thing wore off. I was wondering if, like, I acted like I took damage, and I was wondering why. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's see. Maybe I should have checked those tools down there. I'm kind of wondering now at this point of whether or not that was actually a thing. So we could use the windmill coupled with our kinetic dynamo to produce us a little bit of power, but I really like the water wheel idea. And I love the fact that these can actually be hooked up to Better with Mods. It's just been always just so cool to be able to see that kind of working and doing its thing. But let's go ahead and see. So we're also going to need one of these, but I'm pretty sure we need two. So what do we need in order to make one of these for the quest? Well, we need iron sheet metal, which is going to require us to make iron plates. I was kind of hoping to see inside of here it telling us how to make the, or that we needed to make the plate press. Let's kind of roll back just a little bit, which we're going to go ahead and try out making this first. So we need copper plates, we need iron plates. So let's go ahead and make a few sets of these guys. Now that we got a little bit of copper going, let's grab our iron and let's grab the plate cast out of our thing here. Put that inside, and we'll just go ahead and do the iron first, which is only 4. And then we're gonna grab 3 copper, We'll pop that inside. Now, the only downside of using this method is that, well, it's using lava. That's why I was kind of talking about maybe we ought to use this over here, because this doesn't cost us any fuel. This isn't costing us a single thing to use. It is, and it's relatively okay. It's actually not super slow. It's okay, there it goes. I was gonna say, well, maybe it is a little slow, but we can speed it up if we ever, really need to. So there we go. Let's go ahead and see. Now, if we're gonna probably want to put this back down, it's not gonna really work out too well here. And unfortunately, us converting that over, which we probably shouldn't have done yet, it's actually gonna require us to actually make power. So maybe we should consider jumping in and making another water wheel for back here that's going to actually just generate us a little bit of power. Now, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do a water wheel for now, which means we're gonna need some more leather belts, more straps, more slime, all that good stuff. Do I even have any of this stuff? I don't even remember if I have. I know I got the slime balls here. Oh, there we go. Tanned leather. Perfect. All right, so this coupled with shears, right, gives us the cut leather. And then we need leather straps to make the leather... Wait, what? Leather... I thought the other ones were leather straps. I get them all confused. Jeez. Alright, so that's going to give us 8, which is... Oh, it's a belt. That's what it is. Yeah, I get them all confused. You know me, guys. You know me. Alright, so there we go. We got our copper is being... Oh, that's right. These are a different amount. I keep forgetting. So we need like, we're gonna need a little bit more copper. We're gonna need 1 plus another 2, right? Because we need 3 in total. That's gonna finish that one off and then make another one. And then we're gonna need to put another 4 iron in there. Is that 4? Oh, that's 5. Well, that's unfortunate. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this to melt down. And it should put in the iron. So I shouldn't have mouse wheeled that in there. I should have just put that in there myself. So we're just going to pull one out. And everything should be fine now. Perfect. All right. So water wheel segments. So we need that. We're going to need how many of these for 1 at least? And we have steel now. So we can actually make that pretty easily. So we just need what? We can actually make 2 segments, which will give us a little bit more power. And I've been making up a decent amount of treated wood to keep our creosote line going, even though we already have a good chunk of creosote basically being produced or saved. And yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on here. And there we go, 8 of those guys, and then we just need 2 of these, and boom, we have 2 water wheels. Now, I think you can actually pull up, is it up to 5 water wheel segments on 1 kinetic dynamo, I believe? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that is what you can do. But I'm just going to go with the 2 that we have currently for now. I don't really want to go into making too many more, but we also need to make some of these. Wow. Dude, that is a lot of iron for iron plates. So we really, really want to push towards getting this metal press made, because you can just look if... Where was I looking? Oh, it was this. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. So it's 1-to-1. So we basically save an ingot doing it this way and just using a little bit of power. So we definitely want to make this guy. It'd be cool if JEI actually showed you how to do that, but it doesn't, which is fine, but we'll work through it. All right, so we're going to need to get a little bit more of this going, which means we're going to probably need, what, 8? So we're going to need 2 mechanical components to make... Yes, we're going to need 8 more plates, 2 copper ingots, and we should be getting close to doing that. All right, so let's find a nice spot. I think what I'm going to have to do here is, for one, let's repair this. And we're going to go ahead and clear out a path from here to the outside. and probably end up doing a little bit of work out here. As you can see, it's nighttime. Not that much bad stuff. Now, eventually, I'm going to try to make this look a little bit nicer and probably put it somewhere else. But for now, this will do. So I need to find a nice way of going about setting this up. And I might just do it on this side. And it would be nice to be able to see this. This is why I say this is probably going to be temporary, because I'm probably also going to be setting up more than just, you know, like this double water wheel setup. So for now, this is just going to kind of set off the side. So that way we also can conserve our resources, because if I want to put it where I wanted to put it, I'm probably not going to have the resources to actually make this the way I really, you know, need to make it right now. So I think this is just going to suit us a little bit better, save us a little bit of resources, and just kind of get us our steel production back up and running, which will also make us steel a lot more, you know, a little bit more faster. I was going to say a lot more. It's actually just a little bit faster. Not really that much better. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it's really worth it. I honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I kind of wish they would have made it a little bit faster, to be fair. But it'll be fine. So we're going to set this up right there. And we're going to dig this out. Just one more on the bottom here. So thankfully we have a pickaxe. Actually, we could actually make use out of this pickaxe, even though it doesn't level up anymore. I think we actually need to take it one more out the back. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. And then we should be good to go. Go ahead and pump up these last couple here, while our iron finishes cooking up. So we did 3 wide, so this is just to kind of prep us so we can set up a... Normally I set up a 3 wide, but this should be just fine. And then what we'll do is I'll use a little bit of cobblestone. We'll also go grab a little bit of water as well, because we're going to need that. We got a water source in this back area, which honestly I ought to just make one over in our new area. I just don't know where I want to do it just yet, but I think anywhere is better than nowhere right now. In fact, probably this wall would do just fine. So let's just go ahead and do this. So we'll do that. And we'll put one there. And then we'll put one right there. And now we have an infinite source just sitting here, consolidated out of the way, and we're happy. All right, so now we don't want the water that we're going to put on this to flow out the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of a guide here to keep the water from going too crazy. And unfortunately, being this size, so until we get our next one, we're just going to have to do a little something like this. And it looks like we need to clear out just a little bit more space here. And that should be perfect. What we'll do, just so this water doesn't go everywhere, something like this. And one more right here, because the water's going to sit on this block, and it's going to flow in the back, and that's going to cover most and the majority of our water wheel. So there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is spinning up pretty fast. Jeez. All right, and there we go. So for the most part, set up and ready to go. And they look awesome. They spin much faster than the other one as well. Well, it might also be the way I have that one set up, to be fair. All right, cool. So we got our water wheel up and running. Let's grab a little bit of our copper here. How's this thing looking? Is this done? It is done. So let's try some stuff out, right? Let's go ahead and put our tin ore. And let's go ahead and also put our... Where's my iron at? Where's all my iron ore? I thought it was in my inventory. I didn't cook all that up already, did I? No. Wait, what? Oh, I did? It's making more plates? That's fine. I can go down and do some mining now, so it's fine, I guess. I'll just let it do its thing. Actually, let's just do this. There we go. Perfect. Well, we're almost out of lava anyways, which I'll have to refill. So that's another good reason to check this out. Try it, just to kind of get an idea and see. And let's see about how long this takes. So That's actually pretty quick. I think it might be a little bit faster than that, and this is free. When it doesn't cost us anything, so we need to like alloy stuff up or put it in a plate cast. Saying my words too fast again. All right, let's make this mechanical component. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we need our engineering block. We're gonna need that. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, maybe I did need that many. Uh-oh. Give me those back. I might need that. So we need those coupled with these. That's going to give us 2 of our iron mechanical components, and we are still waiting for this. So this is a rather unfortunate set of, well, problems right now, because I'm thinking we're going to run out of lava. Yeah, we only have 100 millibuckets left. Did I not save any lava anywhere else? Actually, I take that back. No, give me that back. I take it back. We already got the pieces we need. Never mind. Good. We were saved. They were just sitting in there. Perfect. All right. So if I remember this correctly, we need these 2 and then this, and that'll give us 2 light engineering blocks. Perfect. Quest completed. Nice. So I wanted to see what this opens up. And it looks to me like routers, conveyors. Man, and I still don't see it in here. So mining drill, fermenter, squeezer, and then heavy industrial block. So I'm not seeing that just yet. Now, before we jump in and do too much more, I know we are running a little low on time today, but I want to see something before we get a little too... Oh, we do have extra lava. I thought I saved some, you know, and brought some extra back. Good thing I did. Man, we got so many buckets, it's not even funny. Well, I did laugh. Okay. Maybe it is a little funny. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I have it, but I'm thinking we can still craft this up. Engineer's manual. I don't really want to look for it right now, but let's go ahead and do this. Let's do the metal press. So we'd need 2 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone engineering block, 1 piston, 2 conveyor belts, and 1 heavy engineering block. Okay, so that's probably the reason why. Maybe that it's not showing up yet is that we need to do the conveyors still and the heavy engineering block, which is also going to give us a loot chest. But if you guys noticed, I think, didn't we get a... Wait, hold on. Weren't we supposed to get... They give us that. Wasn't there something that was going to give us a chance cube at some point? Oh, it was this, and we didn't actually quite finish this because we need a lot of iron plates. So before I actually make this, I kind of want to use the remaining bit of steel that we have, I think, to go ahead and... Actually, I wonder if we can still use this, actually. Hold on a second. Let's do a little quick testing. I don't know if you still absolutely have to have... Okay, you do, it looks like. So I probably should have waited. I'm not going to go through and recraft all that again, but yeah. We got a little work ahead of us, apparently, and I'm going to have to get us some more iron. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode today. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. Literally, it helps me out a butt ton. And I appreciate you guys just watching regardless. And yeah, if you have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.